Today, you're going to see one of the best islands in Thailand. In that, you're going to see the best beach in that island, also the best drive, okay, the best experience that you will miss if you don't see this. Hold on tight. I will take you around town and explain you all the details as such. Today, you are in a place called Chang. Okay, in Chang, it's an island which I didn't know that it is quite big. It is quite big, is what I didn't know about it. I've visited many islands, PP Islands. I've gone to Hong Kong Island. I've gone to Maya Bay. I've gone to lot of islands as such, but this island stands out on its own. We are exploring the city before getting there as such. You have what do you say, recreational upper place, recreational place where you can take your kids and all that. On the way you will be able to see the elephants and all that, tied up elephants. So the idea is, I wanted to explore more, and I found a beach. The beach is probably about 10 kilometers away from where I'm staying, but there's no accessibility by road. To go there, you have to circle around and go. You have to go around the island and come, which is 45 kilometers away from the main Koh Chang that people stay, like where I stayed as well. Because if you're coming in for the first time, you will not have an idea about where to stay and all that. So that is what is going to happen. So you will also stay like me only on the west coast. The idea is that I'm going to go to the east coast now. Okay, but the roads are beautiful. I must say the roads are absolutely in pristine condition, and it's wide. I'm not used to riding bike. I would do knee bend turns and all that during my college days, but those were days I had left riding. I was only driving the car, so I can take the left turn, left knee bend. Right, I can't. Oh boy, when you come up, see the view from this mountain top. That's the town. That's the Koh Chang town. Do you see the swimming pool there? So on top of, on the roof. Oh boy, that was amazing view. I'm telling you, amazing view as such. The ride, I'm telling you, I'm doing the voiceover after editing. Okay, I had so much of footage. I cut out to make it very small for you people as such. Oh. Here they don't have, I've not taken the geared bike. The best is to take the geared bike as such. Otherwise, you should have great brakes, because sometimes when the downhill, here the downhill is not downhill, it's steep descent. That's how it is. And in hairpin bends and all that, sometimes you can go off the road. One of my first videos when we were going up, I went up a bus. I showed you a guy fell off, a foreigner, a white skinned guy. He got his skin. Okay, so I'm telling you, even though you're going at 40s, it feels quite a lot, because going downhill. But it's just beautifully done, beautiful. If aerially, we had to capture this, it would have been even more beautiful as such, because you would realize that they have done all this planning along the coastline. They've done this planning along the coastline as such, and making sure that the inner side of it remains as a forest. Okay, and where we're going to go, you learn a lot of things which I will explain you. Okay, which I also didn't know about. Frankly, I didn't know, but I was excited about the ride. That's some motivation. The pumping. I'm a trainer, right? So I pump people. Come on. Okay, all my life I've been pumping, either pumping and or pumping people. See, when you actually come down to the town, you will come to this place, which is 15 kilometers away from where I stayed. Okay, this is the ferry which will bring you with the cars, vehicles and all that. You will get off and then take the right. If you take the left, we are actually heading towards the east coast. This is the east coast we're going. Okay, you don't have that much of properties here, because people are not aware of it. But actually, this is the best site to stay. This is the best site to stay if you're looking for peace of mind and all this stuff. Even on the west coast, it's still peaceful, because not many people come to Koh Chang, which you should come. You should definitely come, because it is really beautiful. It's a big island, massive island. Okay, so you have camping place. You have quite a lot. Okay, but all spread out. Okay, only the issue that you might have is for the food. Look at the speed that I'm going in, 65, but it looks like 120s. Nah, nah, nah. The trees around you when you ride, even though it was 35 degree, I wasn't feeling the heat at all because, look at the camera is not actually justifying the view, what the eyes can see. It's bluish water. This is what you will ride all along. All along you will ride this. Okay, and when you get there, you will realize that if there are deviations, you take left, you take right, there are many more islands that you can explore. These are the drone shots that I decided to take it. You have benches there, you can sit. I'm sitting in one of those benches and shooting it, just taking it, from the road up, through the trees around them. This pier and all is closed. Otherwise, imagine standing up there and taking photograph and all this stuff, but it could be that, people get drunk and all that, and then, they come and fall into water, and, the marine cops have to come in, all this nonsense. Otherwise, because of that, they would have stopped. There are many piers like that, okay, and you don't want to take the risk of getting down there and then, getting caught with the cops and then ending up paying the fine as such. Okay, and if only the drone had the batteries, okay, I would have captured it all along the way as such. It will be a pleasant ride for you. And what awaits me, I didn't know what awaits me. And right now, what I'm thinking about is bringing the drone down and turn left and pass me under the tree. This is what I'm planning as such. I have to slow down, and then move. It was all in one shot that I wanted to capture. So when you're actually facing the drone, what happens is your right is that left for the drone left, your joystick. So it is a little confusing and all that, but otherwise look at the water. It's beautiful. You don't have and certain parts you don't have a beach. Okay, you don't have the sand that you can play with and all that. But otherwise, there is so much of place, I'm telling you, that you can venture out, you can come by yourself, park up, camp, do what you want. But the view, I'm telling you, is just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I don't know why in the world didn't I capture anything on the left side. I really don't know. Okay, and I was trying to bring the drone down. Yes. On the left, I should have captured actually. In the middle of the road, I'm doing all this. Can you see? Believe it. So we're off. Okay, we're off to the beach that I want to explore. But it's just if you keep your eyes open, look at the mountain. You see, actually, we are on an island which happens to be a mountain. Okay, that is why it is popping up out of the sea. On that island that we are in, we have mountains. In between mountains, okay, we have roads. Okay, we have people. We have it's just beautiful. The flowers and all, everything you look, it's just, it's a pleasant, beautiful ride that you'll ever take. Peaceful. Here, cops don't bother you and all that. You don't need IDP and all that. Don't worry about it. Just come. Just go through it. It's uphill, downhill. But on the left side, it's all the coastline. It's just the coastline. Okay, and how in the world did they plan all this to make the road and leave space for the thick forest, thick jungle to still stay alive? There could be animals. There could be animals as such which I didn't even encounter anywhere. But definitely there will be animals. Definitely wild animals. We saw what elephants, right? Captive. But there will be. If you love nature, this is the place you will definitely want to come. I wanted to push my drone in between these trees. If I had a little bit of patience and, I think I would have done that. It would have been beautifully captured. Keep that in mind when you're coming in. You can take those great shots as such. Look at the shots that I'm taking. There's nobody behind me. Do you notice it? I've got the camera hanging. I'm quite worried that if I get distracted, I'm going to knock off the camera. That's it. That's the end of it. See how far back my camera is. Off the bike. There is a temple on the way that you will find it if you like to visit, go pray and all that. Yeah. choice. Most of the designs that I see in the temples here, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, it's almost something similar. The design of the temples that I see. So here we go. We head off. So we come to the place. Between 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. you're not allowed to trespass. You trespass, 100,000 baht. Remember it. Okay, it could be because of the jungle and all that, and clearly it was mentioned that beware of mosquitoes. There are the one kind of mosquitoes, it bites you, you'll be 3 months bedridden minimum. They say dangerous. Yeah, forget dangerous. Where is the road? The beach looked beautiful. Okay, where I wanted to go, but I don't know. I had to do off-roading. I didn't know that I have to do off-roading, and I've got the camera sticking out. I'm worried. I'm worried whether I'll knock it off. Among the bushes and all that. Just checking if I'm lost. Okay, along with me there is one German who's coming. I mean, he also he was going somewhere else. I said, I'm going here. Why didn't you come along? So he's tagging behind me, but he didn't want to be in the frame. Okay, and then we see that a couple with 2 young kids. Okay, they also join along. There's no road. I am not used to riding. Okay, and I'm telling you, it's thrill to ride. I lose my balance, off balance. I go off track. To come back on, it doesn't have the power. It has, but I'm not able to make it. You'll find things like this on the way, keeping your life, at risk and going. But it's just worth it. I'm telling you, worth it. Actually, the day I'm shooting, I see 3 places. But I know that reaching this beach and shooting, editing itself will be about 21 minutes. Okay, see, I knock my camera off. See, all the scratches happen on my camera. All the scratches. Look at this. Did you see that? We're going uphill. What I didn't know was how the downhill will be. Downhill. Do you realize how inclined it is? It is inclined. Look at it. There are totally 3 bikes. That's it. 3 adventurous people. Not 3. Okay, 4 adults and 2 kids. So, really, I'm telling you, it is very exciting to ride here. Very, very exciting to ride here. I don't even know how to spell it. I'll put it in. I'll probably put it in the thumbnail or the description. Look at it and put it on the Google map and come. I'm telling you, it is worth. You might say that you go to so many beaches. Why you go to so many beaches all the time? Yeah, I might have a question for you people. You go to work every day to the same place. Did you ever crib about that? You didn't. Now you see the descent. The problem is with the geared bike you can manage. When you don't have gears, you have to manage with the tires. Just in case somebody like me who is not used to riding, I jam the brakes harder, hard, on the front, I'm going to skid and fall. That's not an issue. What I didn't realize at that point of time was my camera is at stake. My camera is at stake. If I fall, what happens is the bike is going to get damaged, and then I have to pay for all that because we are not provided insurance. So the whole costing will be borne by me only. But I'm taking the risk. I'm not tall. I'm only 5'7". Okay, okay. Hardly, I'm able to put my foot on the floor. And it's so uneven. I'm telling you. Just to make a small progress, a movement forward was that difficult. Trust me.
I got my brakes tightened yesterday.
Again I got hit. I means camera. It's really narrow. I'm telling you, the road is narrow, but it looks wide for you. It's narrow. And yesterday it had rained. And I didn't go anywhere. And the whole day I was in the room. I mean, it was much needed break. I mean, I had the plans of, coming here yesterday, but it rained. So I took the opportunity, just stayed in the room, got some food, got some drinks and all that, just, by myself. I need the much needed break, kept me in full joy today. And I didn't crib about all this, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, even if I was alone, there were nobody along with me, I would have made it. But only thing is, what I was worried was, there was an itch. I feel that I got bitten by a mosquito, I think. So in the next few days, I'll have to be watchful. Wherever the road is there, you can manage. But when you go off track, when there is no road and it is downhill, trust me, going down was very difficult. In a sense, reaching the beach. Coming up was chillax. Chillax means chillax. And it is a never-ending downhill. I'm struggling to ride on something which is made. Imagine those people when nothing was there and they made this. How difficult it could have been for them. First of all, this would have been a jungle. And to carve out, okay, we want a road like this here, right here. Okay, and when they're going through the jungle, when they're cutting the trees, they would not have known ahead whether it is going to go up, go down. They would have just kept chopping and going and making the road. Imagine those days. How difficult it would have been for them. And people like me crib for even these small things. Because, when I'm not good at this, that's why I'm cribbing. If I was good in riding, okay, those rally riders, they should come. They will belt and go. They will not be bothered, but they will go to they will go 80, 90, 100, they will go in. See, it's a never-ending thing. It doesn't matter. What I'm going to show you. One of the three that I will show you today. I'll show you other two in the next video as such. Because this is, like I told you, this is going to be a long video as such. But I did explore all the three places. But I could not shoot much of it for a simple reason is all my batteries died. Got used up, died, and I couldn't charge. So I had to come back to the room. And the next day, that is today, that I'm doing the voiceover, I'm even having second thoughts of going down, because the third place that I went, the last place that I went, okay, and what was the beach called? The lovely beach, a Long Beach. Okay, you've heard of Long Beach in USA, but you have a Long Beach in Chang, Thailand. So we've come to the beach. The beach is to ourselves. Only 4 adults and 2 kids. That's it. You will be very happy. But unfortunately, I was thinking of camping. Getting a camping tent and staying. But when I remember that board, between 5 in the evening to 6 a.m., you can't go. So if you light a fire, look at this, yeah? The thickness of the jungle. That is what you don't get to see. People who made roads would not have got to see. They might not have had drone. They would not have had drone at that time. How did they do this? How did they find this beach? How did I find this beach? This is the most important thing. Interesting. Look at this. Chang is an island. We are on the island. On the island is these mountains. I should definitely learn swimming. I really need to learn swimming, man. Just playing in 2 feet water and all, what nonsense. I should go, miles into the ocean. And then, it'll be great. Gives you this peace that you can do what you want. I chose to shoot like crazy. All the angles I just wanted to shoot. Now you will be proud of yourself, when you're out of that, rush and hush life that we've all been, okay, and have just peace. That's joy. Exploring, finding the unfound. I had the time to even play. I wanted the drone to follow me. I wanted it to, because I wanted to try this, so long, and I could not get the opportunity. I didn't get open space and all that stuff. I didn't want to try it on the road, okay, and then crash into something riding the bike. I have to hold the controller. That is the worst part of it. Okay, so I took the opportunity on the way to try it out, and it did come out fine. I even challenged myself, why not? I'm going to run the other way. Will you catch me? That's what it is. Let's see if it does. It did follow me. It did. Bring that kid out of the adult man. Bring the kid out. So I hope you liked it. You can just come, enjoy your time. I'm telling you, just, you're in a world where no one's there. No one's there. That's my German friend. He currently lives in Switzerland. Maybe if I go to Switzerland, I will touch base with him. Look at it, yaar. How beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You want to look up? Look up. God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Thailand is wonderful, man. Oh, we got a board. So I'll see you in a new place. I'll show you those two places tomorrow. Look, I told you about the family, no? Two kids, they've come and they themselves